Well, hello and welcome to the Third Eye Tarot. Happy New Year, everyone. Whatever 2022 brings, I'm going to look up the angel numbers as well especially for 2022. Just to see overall what it's going to bring. Now I'm going to do things a wee bit differently, okay? Because I don't know about anybody else, but when I'm watching other people, other psychics, I like to see them shuffling the cards, and I like to see them laying the cards down and reading the way I used to do it. Where I just focused on the cards and I wasn't in front of the camera. So that's going to be different, but it just means kind of setting up the camera, because I've not got a second camera just now, right? So I'm going to see how this goes. All right. I got a channeled message from Thomas Jefferson right now. As far as I'm aware, he was the third president of the United States of America. And the way he came through was quite different. It was a case of I was just sitting, I wasn't doing anything in particular. I was meditating right enough, but I wasn't kind of focusing on anything in particular, and he came through. So obviously I'm going to tell you what he said. In fact, I wrote it down so that I got it word for word right. So I may as well just tell him, because it was just straight to the point, what he wants the American people to know. And it was quite, his head was a bit there, right? Kind of older clothes, old kind of, it wasn't Victorian, it was younger than that, right? It was like, no Victorians anyway. But what he said was, and I quote, right, because I'm doing it word for word because I wrote it down as soon as he went, like he'd finished, right? He said, "Take heed. America will cease as we know it. Those we warned about are among you. Remember the Constitution? It was written for a reason. This was foretold to you. God bless America." Okay? Now, those in America, I'm hoping that you kind of get that message, okay? Because he just came in, said what he had to say. I did say, why I'm Scottish, right? And he said, because you're patriotic to your country, which I am. So that's the message, okay? So I want to know, and I want to look at and see what's in store for America in 2022. All right, so what's coming? Bear with me while I change the the direction of the cards. Okay, I'm going to do the intro, so I might still be changing direction. So I'll just put up the wee kind of card that I put up if that happens. All right. So as I said, bear with me, and I'll be okay. Looks as if we've made it. Looks as if we maybe need to move out a wee tiny bit. Right, so, oh god, this is going to be difficult because, oh my goodness, this is going to be quite a stretch. So let's hope that you're still hearing me. You're seeing the cards anyway, I know that. And we'll have a wee look and see. Oops, I'll take that one first. What's in store for America in 2022? What's in store? I know people get their own way of doing this, okay? Where they set the cards. I just like to set them in a line. And I picked 7. at a time just to see what's going on, okay? So what's in store for America? All right, okay. As you can see, if you can see this, right, hold on a wee minute. Oh, right, hopefully this is a bit better. Right, I get that as the 45th president, right? He's not going away. He's not going away. They're very powerful people, but I would say on the good side. On the good side, still there, still. I also see something happening in January, and it's to do with last January. It's to do with last January because that hasn't gone away, right? So I'm going to keep so that you can see them, right? So that's not going away, right? Right. Remember I said there's a woman? There's a woman as well in the background. Do you know? Do you know what I'm getting? The mother of America. So people in America, do you know who the mother of America is? Who would that be? Because that's what I'm getting. Oh, do you know what I'm getting as well? The rebirth of America. The rebirth. There's going to be a rebirth of America. They're going to take it back to where it was before all this happened. Somebody holds all the cards. There's going to be a big change coming. A big change in America. It's just about to happen, I would say. Right, somebody's trying to hold on to all the wealth. They're hiding it. They've got lots and lots and lots of gold hidden, I'm hearing. Lots of gold hidden. But it's just about to be taken from them. I would say that's on the other side, okay? Definitely. Do you know, I see two females fighting. I don't mean physically fighting over power. Fighting over power. One still thinks that she should see. I'm getting this queen, right? So who was the Queen of America? Who thinks she's the Queen of America? I'm going to put that there, right? So who's the Queen of America? Or thinks she is? This person thinks she is. There's really one that really loves America and is trying to save America, but there's one who wants to do it down, wants to bring it down. Because I'm seeing is it tumbling. Do you know what I'm seeing? I'm seeing the Statue of Liberty like falling over. Okay, so I'm hoping that you're hearing me all right. There's a lot of judgment coming. A lot of judgment coming for a lot of people now that we all know that there's a person that's just being judged. Okay, I can't see on this channel, but we know just recently, within days, there's a lot of her. It's like do that kind of thing, you know. Hear ye. That's the kind of English kind of thing. Hear ye. This is something to do with Prince Andrew as well. Okay, it's something to do with him. Okay, he's. I'm hearing he's next. He's next. Wow. Somebody's biding. I don't mean Biden as in Biden, but biding their time. Biding their time. So what are they biding their time about? So we shuffled these on camera. These are that flaming big that I can hardly shuffle them. Right. Oh, these two wanted out, so did that one. Give it a wee shuffle more. Oh, this one, right, okay. Pardon me. Right, okay, so oops. This over a wee bit, so I can put these here. Right, so next one. Right, there's patterns of behaviour. Look for patterns of behaviour. I'm getting this is to do with that person that's just been found guilty, right? There's patterns in their behaviour that you have to watch out for, okay? Coming in 2022, they're not finished with this yet. They're not finished with it yet. It's gosh, excuse me again. It's thrown up more problems for people than they were trying to bury. Okay, things are being set in motion. Things are being set in motion. Okay, and this is to do with this set in motion. It's like, do you know what I'm saying? I'm saying a runaway train, that they're trying to stop, like, so those on the other side, we've got to watch what we're saying on YouTube, obviously. Right, so those are on the other side are trying to stop this, and it's like a juggernaut. It's just, and it's gaining speed, and they can't slow it down. They can't slow it down, and they can't stop it. Obviously there's children at the centre, okay? Children and young women. Do you know what I'm hearing? This is going to. I'm hearing. If it's historical, people don't associate. They see the women. They don't see the children, right? And they're trying to continue to bury that, but it's not going to be buried. It's not going to be buried. There's unity around, as in where this is concerned, in the world, right? They're trying to keep a lid on this all round the world, but it starts with America first. This is not this isn't the reason I thought it would be. Right, perception. It's people's perception of America is going to change. It's going to change. And they're going to see America as it originally was, as in fighting for their freedom, being the country it should be, like, say, I can't remember when you've got your independence. So when you've got your independence, right, that's what you're trying to take it back to. Before these entities took over, I'm hearing. Before they took over. They're rediscovering. Somebody's on a mission for rediscovery. It's the actual country. When your country was young, right? Your country relatively is still young, right? According to, like, our countries, my country's ancient, right? But you have to take it back to when it was just born. And all the things that your forefathers wanted for it. And you have to remember the Second Amendment. It's there for a reason. Okay? So this is my new deck. They go for my Christmas. So I've used it a couple of times. So hopefully, so I can get my energy on it, Oops. Okay, that wanted out. Or maybe the two of them wanted out, right? And they're sideways, so we'll see. We'll see what else there is. Oh, we'll just do that because it wanted to come. Oops. Right, hold on. Let's see why these are sideways. Right, hold on. Right, that was sideways, and that was a sideways, right? So, okay. You have to stop hiding in the shadows. Do you know the light's coming? The light's coming. I'm trying to see if you can see this. I'll need to get the lighting sorted as well, right? That spark of light's coming back into America, okay? You have started taking these steps. More and more people are awakening, but they're not liking what they're hearing, and they want to go back into 2019. That kind of, and that's gone. You need to move forward, and your forefathers was wanting to go back to when they're saying when America was a baby, when it was, and all the good things that they wanted for America. I'm hearing your love of money, their love of money, nearly destroyed destroyed the country, right? It's sideways. Well, that was sideways. If I'm going to put it sideways, right? Go back to what your forefathers wanted. Success, to succeed in life. Was it? Oh, he just said it there. Back. Was it something in this pursuit of happiness? Something like that, right? It's something in the pursuit of happiness, right? I'm not American, so I don't know, right? There is going to be. This is going to be traditions, as in Native Americans, the Indigenous people. They're going to have more freedom, and they've got a lot to teach. They've got a lot to teach, and it's something about the animal kingdom as well. There's the animal kingdom too. So there's the animal kingdom has got a lot to teach as well about survival. About survival. Good things are coming. Do you know I'm seeing outer space? I don't want to get down to this road in this because I'm going to be covering that, right? But there's help coming. This is going to sound way out, right? But there's help coming from other stars, other planets, other star seeds. I'm hearing help's coming, but they've got to have humanity awake before they can come in. They're not ready for it yet. I'm hearing they're not ready for it. Yes, there's going to be justice. Those who try to take not only the country but the world, they're facing justice just now. Look, see the way that is, right? The way the smile on her face. Look, the smile on her face. If yes, we've got you. We've got you. People are just biding their time. That's twice I've got that. There's help. There's help coming from the stars, the star race, right? But there's help coming from the angels as well. Okay, angels as well. But humanity has to help itself. They can't do it all for us. Yep. You're not going to be as divided. It's not going to be divide and rule anymore because look, it's like black and white coming together. In the pursuit of getting rid of these people. Okay, the dark side. Okay, so I'm going to reach. I'm going to have a clarifier. So hopefully this is a better way of doing this, and you can see the cards up. I just need to get the lighting sorted again, and we'll see. So hopefully that's better to do. Oh yes, a clarifier. Oh my goodness, many clarifiers I forgot. Right, I'm just going to pick one. Right, that one minted out. Right, clarifier. Nothing will come of the situation, right? So what they're trying to do, nothing's going to come of it. This is the other side. This is the entities, I call them. Nothing's going to come of it. All right, so here we go. I'm going to put this back on just now so that I can come back on. Oops. I'm trying to do this with my right. Okay, so hopefully that's worked a bit. Hopefully it's a better way of doing it. I need to get the lighting sorted. But overall, not too bad a reading for America. You have to go back and look at your constitution and when America was like born, basically. You know, when she became an independent country. You know, but people are going to work in harmony. Going to work in harmony. As opposed to fighting one another, because that's what these entities like. They like people to be fighting one another, and that's not what they're wanting. Okay, so I'll leave you with that. Let me know if you like that kind of layout and the way to do that. It'd be better if it was 2 cameras and I can just switch about, but I need to wait to get another one, okay? Have a lovely new year. I'll be back with more readings now that I've got this sorted. Because as I said, it cuts down in editing and it frees me up time. So hopefully for the channel going forward, more readings, more star readings, more like angelic readings as well. So that's what I've got for the channel. So if you like what you've seen, please like and subscribe. But go back and make sure that like the other readings, and make sure that that's what you really want to do. To all my subscribers, I hope you had a lovely festive season. It's New Year's Day in Scotland. We have plans. I mean, it's not only psychic. It's not only psychic readings I do. I do a live show about what's going on because my background's media, okay, and they're on Facebook for now. So it's called the Chit Chat Show. So if you're interested in that, you can let me know and I'll provide the link. But it'll probably be on Twitter or something because obviously Facebook's Facebook, Anyway, I shall go. As I said, we've got plans for Scotland. Going to do a reading in Scotland and the UK and Australia, but not right now because it's New Year's Day. I'm going to get this up as quickly as possible. America, come on now. It's time. It's time for us all. It's time for us all to, 2022, come on. Look up angel number 222, okay? And see what it brings you. All right, and I'll leave that with you. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll leave you with that. All right.